Namaskaram and welcome to www.astrosri.com. I am Raghunandanan, founder of Astrosri.com. Today we are going to discuss a little bit about property and wealth. Okay, in one of the videos earlier we have discussed in length about wealth and financials and all that. So this will be completely with the property. Now, property in a horoscope is seen from fourth house in a chart, and then you also need to see Mars, placement of Mars. Okay, and then you need to also look at another divisional chart called D4 chart. Okay, and this D4 chart is basically to give you an indication about how the property can be arranged or the kind of property, how will you enjoy the particular property is all seen from the D4 chart. Okay, now coming back to the property, I'm not going into the details of astrology to explain because there is a method to find out and all that. But before that, please be informed. These are some of the learnings which I had learned it from Agastya Rishi, and these particular learnings are very important. Now, somebody is going through a difficult phase in property, or somebody has got a problem with property. It is informed, or it is it is told that in the previous lifetime these people would have taken away others' property illegally or whatever. I mean, snatched away the property, or all the reasons why they're facing in the current life about property and related issues and things like that. It is just a karma. Like what you do previously, it just come back to you. Another area of connected with property is also connected very much with kind of dosha, or a kind of problem planet Mars has got in the horoscope. That is very weak Mars, combusted, debilitated, or the Mars is badly placed, are all reasons for property related issues that come up. Not only Mars, the fourth lord, okay, fourth lord from Lagna is also connected with property, and fourth from Mars is also indicated about property. Now, I've told you now, first is fourth from Lagna is connected with property, Mars is connected with property, so fourth from Mars is also connected with property. D4 chart, especially the planets placed in the Trikona Kendra in D4 chart are very important, like when you buy a property and all those things connected. Now, what is very, very important connected with property is that, the direction of property. Suppose you're buying a house and you wanted to know which entrance of the house would be favorable to you. Okay, now you can find that out from your own horoscope. Okay, you don't need to go by thumb rule that always east direction is best, always north direction is best. It is not so. For some people in the horoscope, southern direction would be much more favorable than north or east direction, and while north direction would not be favorable for such people. And we have seen many people who had got into a lot of trouble because they did not choose the right direction for the house. And how does it affect you? Basically, okay, if you don't choose the right direction, what suits your horoscope? No problem. The problem happens when you're going through tough times, like a very challenging time in your horoscope, that is your dasha or antardasha, then all these problems pile up. There's no comfort for you. When you're going through a good time, and if you have chosen a wrong direction house, you will not know it much because you'll be able to manage because of the good karma which is reaping your benefits in the horoscope. But if you're going through bad time and you chose a bad direction in your house, when you come to your house also you don't find peace. That's what it means. So it is very important to choose the right direction of entrance of your house. There are many things you can find from the horoscope. Where should be a puja room be? Where should be the bedroom be? Where should be kitchen be? All these things can suit individually to horoscopes, and you can find that out. And how do you find out? Very simple. Just go to calculate the Ashtavarga in the horoscope and then reduce it to Bhinna Ashtavarga. Then the Rashis, like for example Aries is connected with the eastern direction. Then you have Taurus connected with southern direction, and then Gemini, which is connected with the western direction, and then Cancer is connected again with northern direction. So east, west, east, south, west, north. So you got it. Similarly, you repeat the same thing for all the 12 planets, you get that. And based on the calculated number, you will be able to find from Bhinna Ashtavarga, you will be able to find which direction is going to be suitable. Now you want to find out which entrance of the office is favorable or where you should sit in the office, which direction should be best. You can go to D10 chart, that is Dashamsa chart, and find out that. Now coming back to the property, okay. Now from property point of view, in case you are finding it very difficult with property, it is mostly because of certain curses or dosha connected with Mars, that is Tamru, okay. Now you can always remedy this particular issue by worshipping Lord Subramanya or Kartikeya or Kanda or Kumaran, whatever you call him as. You can worship Lord Subramanya, and by worshipping him on Tuesdays will remove or reduce the problems connected with the problems of the property. Now then the next question comes, where should I worship him? Should I worship him at home or should I worship him in temple? Anyway you can worship, but there are certain temples which is the remedy places connected with that. One near very close to Chennai, there is a place called Siruvai and Siruvai temple, where Lord Subramanya is the presiding deity. You can worship on a Tuesday by performing Abhishekam to Lord Subramanya. Will also reduce the negative effect of connected with the property. Okay, now this is connected with the property. Now property disputes, it is a separate case. Okay, so like that, there are one by one. You need to figure it out what exactly your problem is, and remedy can be done. But generally the thumb rule is connected with worshipping Lord Subramanya, is connected with it reduces the negative effect of Mars, because the Pratyadi Devata for Mars is Lord Subramanya. So that is the reason why it is told to worship Lord Subramanya as a remedy connected with property related issues. Continuous worshipping will certainly help you to overcome difficulties and difficulties connected with property. Okay. Again, remember, reduce. It is not completely moved off. So the karma is always there, but it reduces a lot. We have seen many people who have got into a lot of property related issues, and worshipping, there is a kind of worship which we prescribe, and it's very simple. You can do it. I mean, there's no, you can go to any temple of Lord Subramanya, worship him on Tuesdays. You'll see those results slowly coming into your life. Another kind of important connected with property issue is also, helping or donating for a poor person to build a house, or somebody who's not got a property, help him a kind of place of stay or something like that, will also reduce the negative effect of the property related in your horoscope. So these are all connected with the remedies in that. So you need to analyze your Rasi chart as well as D4 chart, okay, the Chadramsha chart. So both these charts together will help you to find out the property related. How lucky are you going to own house near a beachside house, or you're going to have a beautiful house in the mountains, or where you're going to have, or you're going to stay in an apartment. Whenever Ketu is connected with 4th house, probably you might stay in apartments. Even Rahu at times, okay, are all connected with staying in the apartment. So you look at from Lagna 4th house, then from Mars you look at 4th house, and D4 you look at Trikonas and Kendras, especially Lagna and 4th house and D4 will help you to gauge exactly what kind of property is going to be suitable, what is not going to be suitable, and if there is any remedy that needs to be done connected with property. I hope you enjoyed this video about properties, and wishing you all the best in acquiring more properties. But remember, with all the properties and whatever you have, you cannot take anything once you leave this earth. So remember that the best property is good karma, helping others, and sharing your wealth is the best of amongst the properties. Thank you so much. Om Tat Sat.